Hello everyone, welcome back to Mana Concept Lab Pro. To learn more concepts in a simple and easy way, I am here to explain concepts clearly and help solve your doubts. So make sure to subscribe to our channel. Now let's start today's video. So guys, in this video, I am going to explain an important concept in object-oriented programming, which is types of inheritance in Java. And before starting this video, make sure you watch my previous video on what is inheritance, because understanding the basics will help you learn these types much more easily and clearly. I will provide you that video in description. Check it out. So, here are the different types of inheritance. Don't worry if these names look confusing right now. In this video, I will explain each and every type one by one with very simple examples so that everyone can understand easily. After watching this video, you will able to understand types of inheritance clearly with simple programs. Inheritance is very important topic because it is frequently asked in exams, coding practice and interviews. So learning this concept properly will help you a lot in programming. I will explain everything in a simple and beginner friendly way, so I am sure you will understand every concept clearly. So without wasting any more time, let's start with the first type of inheritance, which is single inheritance. Single inheritance means one child class inherits the properties and behaviors of only from one parent class. In simple words, a child class can use the features of only one parent class. And single inheritance is also called simple inheritance because only one parent class is involved here. Now let's look at this example carefully. Here we have an animal class. Animal is the parent class and it has a method called eat. Next we have a child class called dog. The dog class inherits the features from only one parent class, which is animal. So what does dog class do? It can use eat method from the parent class, which is animal class. Since there is only one parent class and only one child class relationship, this is called single inheritance. So remember, one parent class, one child class, child and child class inherits features from only one parent. This is called single inheritance. So here with this simple example, you can understand single inheritance very easily. And one more important thing is, when you see the code, don't think like, oh my god, this looks difficult or this is very big program. Actually, this is one of the simplest and easiest programs. If you understand the logic clearly, you can understand inheritance very easily. So first, stay relaxed and focus on the concept. Now let me explain this single inheritance program. We have a class called animal and is called parent class, and also it is called super class. Here parent class gives common features. In this example, the animal can eat. So we created and eat method inside animal class. And next we have the dog class, and dog extends animal. Dog class takes features from the animal class using this extends keyword. So when we write dog extends animal, it means dog gets the properties and methods from animal class, which is parent class. That means dog can use the eat method without writing it again. What does it mean? What is the main advantage of inheritance? We can reuse the code instead of writing the same code again and again. Also, dog has its own method called bark. What is this? A new feature in child class. So, child class can use parent features and also create its own extra features. Finally, animal gives the eat feature, dog uses the eat feature, dog also has its own bark feature. This is called single inheritance. It is very simple, right? So I hope you understood this concept clearly. So let's move to the second type of inheritance, which is multi-level inheritance. What does multi-level inheritance mean? It means one class inherits another class and then another class inherits from that derived class. In simple words, a child class becomes the parent class for another class. Don't worry if it sounds confusing, let's understand it with very simple real life example. Think about a family tree. Suppose your grandfather has some properties or land. Your father can use those properties because he is inherited them from your grandfather. Now you can also use those properties indirectly through your father. So the inheritance is happening level by level, grandfather to father, father to you. In the same way, in multi-level inheritance, one class gives features to another class. Then that subclass becomes the parent class for another class. This is called multi-level inheritance. So remember this point clearly. A child class can become a parent class for one more class, which one more child class. That is the main concept of multi-level inheritance. And here in this example, we have a class called animal, which is a parent class, and it contains a child class called dog, and this child class becomes parent class for this another child class called puppy class. This is how multi-level inheritance. I hope you understand this concept. Let's see with one simple example so that you can understand code also. Here we have animal class. Animal is the parent class and it contains a method called eat. Next we have the dog class. The dog class inherits the animal class using the extends keyword. Because of inheritance, dog can access the eat method from the parent class, which is from the animal class. And dog also has its own method called bark. Now here comes the important point. We have one more class called puppy. The puppy class inherits the dog class. So now puppy can access eat method from animal class and also bark method from dog class, and its own method weep method also it can access. This is happening because inheritance is working level by level. Now, inside the main method, if we create an object of class puppy, using that puppy object, we can call eat method, bark method, and also weep method from that puppy class. Why? Because puppy is inherited from dog and dog is already inherited from animal. So puppy gets access to methods from all the classes in the inheritance chain. This clearly shows how multi-level inheritance works. So you have to remember this point. One class inherits another class and that class again becomes the parent for one more class. This is called multi-level inheritance. I hope you understand it clearly. Now let's move into the next type of inheritance, which is hierarchical inheritance. What is hierarchical inheritance here? It means multiple child classes inherit from a single parent class. In simple words, one parent class acts as a common parent for many child classes. Here, the parent class contains common properties and methods, and those properties are shared by multiple child classes. And each child class can use the features of the parent class. And also, each child class can have its own extra methods or properties. Let's understand this in a very simple way. Suppose there is one parent and many children in a family. All the children can get common features from the parent, but each child can also have their own unique qualities. In the same way, in hierarchical inheritance, one parent class gives common features and multiple child classes inherit those features. And each child class can also add its own features. So, remember this point clearly. One parent class with many child classes, and this is called hierarchical inheritance. In this example, we have a parent class called animal class, and this parent class contains two child classes to it, which is dog class and class cat. And these two child classes inherits from the same parent class called animal class. This is how hierarchical inheritance concept, and let's see a simple program after this. Here in this example we have an animal class. It is a parent class and it contains a method called eat, which is inside animal class. Next we have two child classes. One is class dog and another is class cat. Both these dog and cat classes inherit the animal class using which keyword? extends keyword. First, let's see dog class. The dog class inherits the eat method from the parent class animal, and it also has its own methods called bark. And now let's see cat class. Here cat class also inherits the eat method from parent class animal, and it has its own method called meow. Now inside the main method, an object D of the dog class is created. Right? Using this object, the program calls eat method and also bark method. Eat method is from parent class and bark method is from the dog class itself. After that, an object C of the cat class is created. Using this object, program calls eat method and also method mew. Eat method is from parent class and also meow method is from child class, which is cat class. Here both dog and cat classes can use the common eat method because both inherit it from the animal class. So we do not need to write the eat method again and again in every child class. This is the main advantage of inheritance, which is code reusability. And since one parent class, which is animal, is inherited by multiple child classes, which is dog and cat, this is called hierarchical inheritance. I hope you understand this concept also. That's it for this video. If you have any doubts till now, don't hesitate to comment below. I will definitely help you and give you clear explanations in the easiest way possible. And in the next video, we are going to learn two more important types of inheritance, which is multiple inheritance and hybrid inheritance. So don't miss the next video because those concepts are also very important for interviews, exams, and for your programming knowledge. If you are enjoying these concepts and understanding them easily, then let me know in the comment section. Also, tell me what topic you want to learn next, and I will explain them in the same simple and beginner friendly way. My goal is to make programming easy and understandable for each and everyone. If this video helped you to learn something new, then please support the channel by liking this video, sharing it with your friends and also subscribing to the channel. Your support motivates me to create more valuable content for you. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.